Jai Swaminarayan. Dear devotees, many times you might have seen people wearing some kind of mala, taviz, cross, tulsi kanthi, or some kind of lockets of different gods on their neck. But have you ever thought, why do they wear such kind of religious threads on their neck? What is the significance behind wearing such kind of threads on our neck? Dear devotees, as an identity card shows your identity to the others, that you belong to so and so company or so and so organization. Similarly, this kanthi, these religious threads indicates and signifies your identity, that you are a devotee of God, you belong to God. Dear devotees, today in this video session, you will understand the 4 important things about kanthi. Number 1 is the significance of kanthi, spiritual benefits of kanthi, scientific benefits of kanthi, and Ayurvedic benefits of tulsi kanthi. If you will understand and apply these 4 things in your life, your spiritual life will change tremendously. You will become faithful in the God and you will become fearless in your life. Dear devotees, in our Swaminarayan Sampraday, devotees wear the double string tulsi kanthi on their neck. But why do we call it as kanthi? The kant means our neck, and what a devotees wear around their neck, around their kant, that's called kanthi. This kanthi is the symbol of our relationship with our God. Like how a married woman wears the ornament of Mangal Sutra, which is the symbol of her relationship, her dedication and surrenderance to her husband. Similarly, this kanthi is also an ornament of a devotee of God. This kanthi is the symbol of our relationship, our dedication, our surrenderance, our sharanagati towards the God. In Sikshapatri, Bhagwan Swaminarayan say that Krishna Diksham Guru Praptes Tulsi Malike Gale. My devotees should wear double string tulsi kanthi around his neck after taking the initiation from the Guru. Why Bhagwan Swaminarayan said to wear double string kanthi? What is the significance behind double strings? One string represents the soul and another string represents the Supreme Soul, the Supreme God. Combining both the strings together, it signifies the union of soul and the Supreme Soul, the Supreme God. It signifies that the ultimate destination of a soul is to reach the God. Now the question is that what is the ritual of wearing kanthi? Actually, this kanthi is given at the time of Vartman Diksha, at the time of initiation. And during the ritual of initiation, first of all, saints put the few drops of sanctified water on the right palm of the person. Actually, this water is the symbol of purity. And the ritual of Vartman Diksha is also a ritual of purifying the soul. So first of all, saints put the few drops of sanctified water on the palm of a person. Afterwards, they chant Sharanagati mantra. Kal Maya Pap Karma Yamadut Bhayadaham Swaminarayan Sharanam Prapannosmi Sapatuma. After chanting this Sharanagati mantra, this water is poured away from the palm. But along with this water is all the past sins burned to the ashes. And along with this water is all the past sins are pardoned by Bhagwan Swaminarayan. Because he is taking the refuge of Bhagwan Swaminarayan, he becomes completely purified. And actually this Vartman Diksha, this initiation is considered as a new birth. Afterwards, as a symbol of Sharanagati of Bhagwan Swaminarayan, saints give him the sanctified kanthi of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. And also preaches the Panch Vartman, the 5 sacred vows of a devotee of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. By wearing this kanthi, he swears to follow Panch Vartman at the cost of his head. So this kanthi is the symbol of promise and commitment to Bhagwan Swaminarayan, that today onwards, I will follow your commands. I will act as per your wish. Dear devotees, now let's understand the deep significance of kanthi with the example of Prince of the King. Tell me, in the kingdom, do the ministers have right to rule the prince? Do they have right to command the prince? Yes or no? Obviously, no. Similarly, this Kal, Karma, Maya and Yamdut, they all are the ministers of God. When we become the devotee of God, afterwards they don't have right to rule us, they don't have right to command us, to affect us. And suppose if a prince committed any mistakes, then who has right to punish him? The only king, but none. Similarly, when devotee commits any mistakes, then God himself gives him punishment, but not Kal, Karma, Maya and Yamdut can give him punishment. So in our life, whatever happiness we get it only by the God. And whatever misery we get in our life, we get it only because somewhere we might have violated the commands of God. So after taking the refuge of God, taking refuge of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, we are bound to behave as per the wish of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. As a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, we must believe that God's wish is what my destiny. After wearing this Kanthi, we should never misbehave. We should not disobey the commands of Sikshapatri. Because if a prince would commit any crime, it's very much shameful to the king also, because prince belongs to king. Similarly, as a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, if we commit such kind of mistakes or if we misbehave, it spoils the glory of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, because we belong to Bhagavan Swaminarayan. Our acts either can spread the glory or spoil the glory of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. We must be careful about our acts. And just imagine that prince is going house by house to beg for the food, clothes and money. What people would think about prince? Forget what people would think about the king. Won't such poor conduct of a prince decrease the glory and dignity of the king? Similarly, after being in the refuge of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, if we beg for the worldly objects and worldly pleasures from others, it spoils the glory and dignity of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. He is our honor. He will fulfill our all wishes. We should not beg such things from the others. Actually, for our happiness, Bhagavan Swaminarayan has already asked 2 boons from his Guru Ramanand Swami. So this is the incredible mercy and grace of Bhagavan Swaminarayan on all of us. So dear devotees, now onwards, after wearing this Kanthi, we should never beg for anything from the others. Now you might be having doubt that why do we wear Kanthi only on our neck? Why not on our hands? Why not on our waist or on our legs? Why do we wear Kanthi only on our neck? Because our head and our heart both are the supreme parts of our body, and neck is connecting our head and our heart. If neck is cut, our life is over. So neck represents the life, and Kanthi also represents the dedication of our life at the pious feet of God. That is why Kanthi is worn only on our neck. Dear devotees, now let's understand the spiritual benefits of Kanthi. The first and most powerful benefit of Kanthi is Kanthi protects us from the evils, devils, ghosts, black magic and yamdutas. It works like a shield in our life. It also reminds us all the time that God is always with us for our protection. It makes us fearless. And this Tulsi Kanthi is an anti-demonic. Where there is Tulsi, no demon can come over there. So in India, people keep the plant of Tulsi in their compound so that house remains safe from the influence of evils and devils. Dear devotees, as per the scientific research, Tulsi functions as an antibiotic. Tulsi Kanthi protects one from the microbes like virus, bacteria and harmful toxins. Tulsi has antibacterial properties, so it can solve all the skin related problems in the body. And it is also heard that by wearing Tulsi Kanthi, one never suffers the disease of goiter. According to Ayurvedic science, Tulsi Kanthi helps us to balance the kapha and pitta dosh in our body. It doesn't matter that Tulsi is consumed or worn, but Tulsi Kanthi is helpful in our physical health and in spiritual health. So dear devotees, always wear the sanctified Tulsi Kanthi of Bhagwan Swaminarayan on your neck, and you can experience these all benefits and significance in your life. But don't become logical and don't become doubtful that will it really work in my life? Because this is the path of spirituality. Spirituality is faith driven, not a logic driven. So follow the spiritual rituals faithfully. Wear the Kanthi faithfully. Definitely you will experience the significance and benefits in your life. So let's all of us wear the double string sanctified Tulsi Kanthi on our neck and become a true devotee of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.